Welcome back to this Blender tutorial series, making the Millennium Falcon from the Star Wars movies. This is the third video of adding detail to your ship. Let's work on the cannon turrets on the top of the ship. Start by selecting the inner rings, then press Ctrl and plus to increase the face selection. Press G to grab and Z for the axis. Move it down and then press Ctrl and plus again to increase the selection again. Move these down below the outer ring faces. You can move the inner faces if they are not looking right. Then select the middle face and press S to scale until it looks similar to the outer ring. Select the following faces with Shift Select. The spokes are 3 spaces apart. Then extrude up to add the turret window frame. Select the faces that make up the glass and a new material and select the glass from the list. Add a cube with Shift A. Scale it down with S. Then G to grad and Z for the axis. Move it up so you can see it, then press S to scale it down to about this size. Then G to grad and Z for the axis to move it up so most of it is above the hull. Select the top face and move it down with G and Z for axis. Change to edge mode and select the back 2 edges and scale them in on the X-axis. Press L to select the whole cube. Duplicate it and move it up on the Z-axis. Adjust these 2 shapes to your liking or references. Last of all, select the top of the top cube and scale it on the X. Next we add a cylinder and move it up on the Z. Press S to scale. R to rotate and X for axis, then 90 for amount. S to scale again. Then move into position. Duplicate the cylinder, then R to rotate and Z for axis, then 90 for amount. Add a cube and scale it down. Move it into position. Scale to size and move the front face back. Press Ctrl R to add a loop cut and roll the mouse wheel to add an extra cut. Right-click to lock in place. Then scale on the X to move it apart. Select the two outer faces and extrude. Grab the top edge and move it down. Extrude the top face and scale on the X-axis. I adjust the size of the axle. Then extrude the end caps. I scaled the extrude, but when I took a look at it I decided I needed more geometry. So I press Ctrl Z to undo the scale. Then extrude the end cap again, then scale. I select 4 faces on each side and extrude the pivot arms. Flatten the end by scaling on the Y-axis and press 0 for the amount. Extrude again and then select the inside face and press E to extrude into the center. Select the first cylinder with the L key. Duplicate it 4 times for the cannon barrels. Select the end caps and use extrude scale and inset to form the final shape of the barrel. This is the finished cannon turret. Feel free to adjust your design to any reference images you have or your own personal preference. You can now copy this to the bottom of the ship and scale it on the Z-axis by -1. Here is me making another important part. This part is used to connect the front bulkhead, as well as other detail around the ship. This next part is regarding the airlock tube detail. Apart from the support arms, you can see the panel details. Every second panel has an offset. This is created by loop cuts on the taper ends of the tube. Place 2 loop cut first with Ctrl R. Then place another set loop cuts inside these again with Ctrl R. Then select one loop with Alt Select and press G twice to slide the loop into position. Repeat for the other loop. Now select the edge between the inside loop cuts and press G twice to slide it up to form the offset. Once all the cuts are in place, I select them and give them a slight bevel. Then select the bevel faces and extrude inward to create this panel look. To finish, add the 4 hydraulic arms. Next, we add detail to the front hull cutout. We will speed through this part as the method is similar to the front bulkhead inserts. As you can see, we are just duplicating the parts, moving them into position and then aligning with the mesh. If the pipes are short, you can select the end cap and extrude it, or inset it slightly then extrude it. Use different views to get the right result. Adding these pipes give it a sense of realism as a ship with fuel, coolant, liquids and gases. The next part we will look at is how I did the hydraulic arms. At the rear of the hull, duplicate an arm and move it to the center of the hull. Change the transform point to the 3D cursor. Then in top view you are able to press Shift D to copy the arm. Then R to rotate. If the rotation seems off, press Shift S and set the 3D cursor to world origin. I duplicate the middle arm and then scale it on the X with -1. This will make the pair of hydraulic arms I am needing. But I can see I have forgotten rotate the arm to match the hull curve. I change to local and individual center so I can rotate the arm into position. I delete the other arms before I duplicate and scale the newly rotated arm. Now I select the pair of arms. Change the transform pivot back to 3D cursor and global orientation. Now duplicate and rotate into position. Repeat for both sides. Check how it looks. Great. Looking at reference images later, I saw that every second set of arms was flatter and joined, so I adjusted the meshes for the final look. Next is the cross-shaped cylinder. Use the same methods to place and duplicate, then rotate. Here I am adding pipes, the rear hull cutouts. I hope these videos about how I added detail are informative. Most of the techniques are repetitive. Not all the clips are in chronological order. But I have tried to include the important parts to give you the best chance of completing the build with a similar or better outcome. The next video is the inside of the cockpit. Remember to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.